Hey guys, that's No Moon back once again. It's looking good on the podium, but let's see if we can go one better. And we got a great win against Zon Korpath last time, and this time we're against D49GS. Just to give you a very quick look at what he's working with, and he's got a pretty focused roster and a lot of nice characters in there as well. I think in the back I might be facing an annoying team because he's gone quite heavy on defense in the front. I'm banking his Jedi Knight Revan isn't particularly fast. I think it was about 216, 217. So we'll hope he's kept that for offense, which I probably think he would. And we'll just 217. And as I said, his mods are a little bit odd. They are a little bit all over the place, but he's actually used his leaders quite well. So here you'll see Kylo Ren unmasked. That'll be plus 30 speed. Asajj, that'll be plus 30 speed if I remember right. Night Sister Swiftness, 30 speed. We've got Django, which is plus 30 speed. And then, but as I said, the mods are a little bit kind of all over the place at the moment. Plus 30 speed and minus 40 tenacity, which hurts. And then we've got Mother Tells in. But as I said, there's nothing really. He could have modded him better, basically. There's a lot of kind of two sets, but which always makes me a little bit nervous because I'll probably underestimate what I'm going up against, which is a fantastic habit of mine, thinking I can get away with it. We're actually going to go a little bit stronger, and to start with, so tactic for Grand Arena. So on mine at the moment, I've got two sets of 3 at the front, and then at the back I've got a 3 out of 3, and then a 2 out of 2. Now you'll see the difference between the two. I always want to cover that back. I always want to take the most out of that top territory first, just so I'll be able to see A, more squads that I've got to beat, and B, if I'm stuck down south or I see his Jedi Knight Revan not present in the top but at the bottom, I'll focus right on the top if it's not going to be a full clear. I think he's gone quite heavy on defense here, so I'm hoping that I might have enough, or there might be a bit of junk in the back, because to get through these I've got to go a little bit heavier. So I'm going to start with a nice easy one in the form of, and actually note on the bottom, interesting putting Nest in there, pretty much forcing me with a hard counter. I would have thought with Treya. I don't really want to mess around too much with it with troopers or trying to get a death mark to stick. Although, let me have a look at his tenacity, her tenacity. 39. I could probably take that with troopers, but I'm going to come back to that anyway. Let's start with the Bosk. Let's check his tenacity and speed first. Anubis called me out on this earlier. A guildie who said I never check their speeds. I tend to check them once over during the 24-hour setup phase, just having a rough look at the roster, how they're modded, how they're set up, so I roughly know what I want to put up on defense as well. But not a bad point in terms of having a look at what I'm going to be up against and what I need to do to beat it. So quite tenacious. So let's go with that first, and let's go with our Empire here. And is there a cheap way of doing this? Could I do something like... So can I leave something? I mean, Vader was quite a good option. Do I want something like buff immunity, maybe? I just don't want to go too light with it. That's the only thing. Because I think Vader works quite well in there. But then I always say Vader for something else in the back then. So... what were his other 2 levels there? Greedo at 10, Dengar at 11. I think that'll be okay. famous last words. Right, let's try that, and let's try TIE Fighter Pilot as well. But we're going to be keeping Bossk under Fracture. And yeah, that will do it. Let's put some buff immunity on there. Let's get to work on Greedo here. Nice couple of stuns. Let's keep pew-pewing, and let's go back over, try and get some shock on the board. That works just as well. Let's go over to Bossk. Let's put that fracture back on there. Let's put some buff immunity again. Nice stun. Let's go back over here, swap turns. And I wonder, can we actually go that way? Oh dear, that probably wasn't a good idea. Let's get there quickly, see if we can outrun him. Oh, run away. Okay, let's go for the stun again. Oh, that will do it. Let's throw some protection back over here. We really need to max our banners on this one. Don't throw out a load of thermal detonators. Oh, clutch. 54 banners. Think that's the most you can get 3v3. As in a legit 3v3 rather than a 1v3. So yeah, that's a decent start. Oh wow, and there was me saying I really want to uncover that top territory, and I've gone straight for south. Whoopsie daisy. Right, let's go. Let's actually go back. I digress again. Let's go here, because they're rebels. And interesting keeping Han and Chewie for offense as well. Something actually that I might well do myself. I like to, if I can, split them. If I can, because CLS he'll solo a lot of teams himself, and Han and Chewie will do so as well. Let's go Hermit Yoda, and let's go Wampa. Now, the reason I use Wampa is it will do a lot of damage. Where are we? 100% offense against rebel targets. Before we go in, Anubis is rattling around in the back of my brain. We've got 192. So I think we'll be okay to get a days off, hopefully early. I know it will probably get cleansed there. 187 and 103. Okay. Yeah, pretty confident. I can't remember what the speed on my Wampa is, but I'm sure it's better than that anyway. And where's the Wampa hiding? Have I just gone past him? No, there he is. Smiling away. Always happy to see some rebels. And let's start going to work. Let's break the ice. So that cleanses it. Let's go little heal. That's it. Let's keep working on bathe. Put some tenacity up. Put in the 6 guns of fun. Let's actually heal Rex up there. Nice. There we go. Let's then move over to Chirrut. Oh, very nice. Let's actually finish off Luke. And he doesn't have a chance. The blind man, well, he didn't see this coming. Let's put it that way. 51 banners. That's some good banners. And that's a tough team to trip up on. There's not a huge amount that I could... I don't really have anything else in the roster that I would feel completely confident going up against there. Towels in. So she's going to be fairly speedy at 197 with the extra 30 speed. We're going to have Daka on 190. God, even that 24 makes that lead makes it so quick. and 154. Yeah, so 16. You know what? So here's my thought. Here's where the coin toss is. So I was thinking CLS for Django, and I was thinking Revan just to make absolute sure of it. I think my troopers have got this, boys. Let's go. And let's go with the quick. I don't really want to draw it out with Shore Trooper. I think I'm going to try and get... Their zombies super slow. So that's where I think I might do the damage. Let's get rid of that. And then let's go straight to Old Dakar. No, that wasn't good. Oh, okay, there we go. Right, I want to go over here to Old Dakar. Yes! So with that death mark, she ain't coming back. So when you execute someone with that death mark, they don't come back, they don't regenerate, whatever it is. So that was huge. Come on, let's get this done. There it is. Let's go again. Death mark. Ah, you beauty, Death Trooper. So that means I can save Revan for the back if there is a tough team there. Whew. And for that, I might just upgrade Range Trooper alone. That was clutch. Well done, lads. See you back at base. Now, Django, he's going to have his 30 speed. Let's have a look. So that's going to be 238. Embo, that hits hard with an offense set. 229. And then Boba is going to be 194. So I'm not messing around with this squad. I'm going to go Rebels for it. Okay, and let's uncover what's in the back. Let's go, actually, because he's not going to come back, Embo. Let's get rid of some turn meter there. Let's free up that foresight. Let's go through Django. Cool, and another 54 banners. Now, that may have looked overkill, but the problem was I don't have a huge amount that counters that, and I only have one Jedi Training Ray. Okay, so here we go. As I thought, that Old Republic would be at the back. Nice Galactic Republic squad. And Phoenix as well. Okay, so happy with that. Let's go down south now. Let's use Jedi Training Ray. I always forget a name or just can't say it at all. JTR, JKR, you name it, there's too many J's and too many R's in here. Like using R2 in here, just because of the stun, for the possibility of the extra banners. Yeah. Let's use... Okay, let's go with R2 on this one then. And then we still have resistance. Let's go to work first on. Let's put some buff immunity there. Let's go for a stun. Nice. Let's try and take that out their source of damage as well. Let's go for another stun here. That's more like it. Ouch. Okay, let's control that turn meter again. Nice. Let's go for the stun here as well. Nope, no dice. Let's actually take some turn meter off here. And while... No. Just trying to keep Kylo under wraps. Okay, there we go. I might even get an Illuminated Destiny off at this stage. Yeah, let's finish him off. Go for another stun here. Let's control that turn meter. Let's get that Illuminated Destiny going. And let's go to work on Kylo. So yeah, how do all your first matches go as well? Hope you got the win. Hope you're representing your guild. Give us a shout out if you're not from... So I'm from Cover Me Porkins. I'm going in. Give us a shout out in your guild if you're... or in the comments if you're not, and who you play for. And... Okay, so this last one... Okay, so I've got a rough idea of what I want to use against them. Okay, and let's go Triumph for it here. Cool. So this one's a little bit boring, but it gives me the safe option. Let's isolate you. Let's give you some baddies, some pain. Let's throw some stuff at you. And this is basically just going to be waiting for the Annihilate to come over. No zombie on this one, so it should go a little bit quicker. It's definitely not as hard as I remember. There we go. So we can kind of get rid of this. It may have been overkill actually. But the choice was, when I was having a look at these squads originally, yeah, I could probably use Deathmark with troopers on this one for the easier win. But the other side of it is, if I do that, I've got to use Revan up top, and I'm not saving Revan for the back. Oh, we've got some Ewoks lonely in the back. Okay, so we've got some Ewoks there. I think I've got something just up my sleeve for 54 plus banners for that one. Zol, I need something with healing immunity or stun on that one. I think the most dangerous squad here is going to be Kenobi, so I think that's where Revan will go. I know down here I'll probably find something for Maul, but let's try this one first. This is where the banners are going to be, so let's go Revan on this one. You, and you. Let's be having you. So yeah, the reworks look pretty cool actually. Let's see how this one goes. I'm going to go straight into Ahsoka Tano. I don't want to be messing around under any of that taunting. I actually tried running Jedi Knight Anakin in the mirror matches against Jedi Knight Revan. The problem is they're always under foresight, so that AoE never gets off. But I guess he's not really a mirror match kind of guy. He's more so for the Malaks. So that's the only disappointing thing. I wasn't able to really sort of give them a good test out. Not quite up there yet where I'm seeing them, but hey ho, there we go. I'm sure they'll come, and I'll keep you up to date with the arena climb as well. Let's throw some foresight ourselves. think we're just dipping on banners. Let's get some of that back. Nice. May as well just get rid of that. Let's go in full steam ahead. And can we get 54? Let's pull just in case. And let's finish it off. Oops, I say finish it off. No, there we go. 54, ding, ding, ding. Okay, so now what have we got left? So Phoenix, we've got that Karth team, which could be problematic. Let's find something to beat Phoenix with. What do I have in the way of bounty hunters? No. What do I have in the way of Jedi? Not Jawas. No. What do I have in the way of Sith? Now that's a bit better. I actually wonder if that might work versus... Gotta remind myself, it's been so long since I've had Vader as a lead. 20% turn meter when they damage an enemy. So that's probably too easy. Could I even get away with something like this? No, I don't think so. What I was probably going to do was something like this, given the days. That'll probably work. Let me just double check if I have got anything more obvious to work against them. I mean, Rebels, First Order. First Order might work. Actually, seeing as he did so well last time, let's use some droids. Okay, let's go. And which one's better to do? Yeah, let's get rid of some turn meter, get some target lock out there, get some buff immunity out there. Let's keep going to work. This is making it harder work than it needs to be, that's for sure. That was a big hit. Let's get rid of the big damage dealer. Nice, there we go. So now we need a few more big hits from Grievous, and that should be us on our way. There we go, he does a job again, once again. Keep them coming, and I might stick around. So let me have a proper look at this. So this is going to be, they recover so they're going to be bringing in other people and recover 3% health and protection. Okay. Just need to get them done in one. I wonder... I wonder if brown coats can keep these under lock. I mean, I don't really see much else up there. I mean, let's try it, eh? Just to double check. I mean, would Nest work? Does her damage stack? Whenever an enemy loses a buff or debuff, Nest gains 2% critical damage and health steal until the end of the encounter. I think that's going to be the trickiest team, you know. So I think I might give her a little bit of help. What if I went something like Vader, Empire and Sith? Something like that. Or what if I went actually something like this for the extra exposes? Let's just try this. Bit of method in the madness. Let's put on number 1, cannot gain buffs. Let's put some days out there. Let's start the attacks. Let's get rid of some debuffs. Let's hopefully stop the taunt. Keep working on. There we go, that's the first one. Let's go to work against Jahani. As I said, I just don't think... Wow, that was a lot of counters. I just don't think there's much else in my roster that could take this out. I mean, it's just that regen that's the issue. So I think this kind of makes the most sense, really. Let's give her a stun. Nice, 51 banners, I'll take that. So that's that top territory cleared now. So that's some good banners there. Ewoks, I'm not particularly worried about the Ewoks. It's this team that I've just got to get through. Can I do it in one? I mean, I could try probably something like a danger zone. I could go something like Vader lead. Healing immunity here. Just doesn't do enough damage, I don't think, to get rid. What if I went... Who have they got again? So that Savage I've got to get rid of. Maybe with IPD. So something like 1. Is there anything on droids left? Crit chance, crit damage. So if I tank with L3... I wonder... Okay. Oh, Droidica. Boy, I wish I had a good Droidica. And what else have I got that could do the job? I mean, my other choice would be something like Vader, Maul, or it's all about IPD and getting rid of Swgoh there. I mean, Bastila, I could use my own. Let's actually have a look at the speed. It's a good gear level at 11. 202. I think mine's 220. Aha, right. I've either already used it. I don't think I've used it on offense. So it must be on defense. Okay. Is it under Sith? Have I used it? No, there it is. No, 196. Okay, so I'm outspared. I don't like the Zol matchup. 118. I mean, I just need something to tank whilst I've got IPD going off. Do I go droid? So L3 will tank quite well. Sorry to keep you all. I wonder if resistance would work with the stun. I mean, I've always got those as a backup if needed. But if I remember right, they didn't always work. But then whenever I'm on offense, there's all team it. I mean, what would I be looking at? That. I guess the other thing is going under stealth, so I can't even guarantee that. I mean, I can try it. I think. Let's try this. If it's not 1, it will be 2. Let's first of all get rid of Bastila. A lot of protection going up there. Let's try and tank for a little bit. God, that is a good character. Okay, I think I'm going to have to abort this one. Okay, sorry about that. The recording seemed to have cut out. So now, let's try a taunt. And let's try IPD in here. Rather than looking like that, let's just get him like that. Throw out some dots. That's what I wanted. So now I probably want to go Savage and get, because he's going to be the issue in finishing that team. Let's go over to Bastila. Put some ability block over there. And again, this is working much better. And I'm going to kick myself if I lose because of this battle. God, this is so much easier. But hey, it's all about learning. Let us know if you had any hiccups along your way and what you found works well against what teams, what doesn't, certainly what doesn't work well, because that's how we all learn from it. And yeah, it's been, I mean, the journey of streaming has been sort of pretty fun in terms of getting to know, the community, getting to know what teams work against what others. And it is a lot of fun as well. Might go for a whammy, try out HK47. Just try and pick them off with something big. Let's put some days out there as well. I know it'll get, but hey, oh, there we go. Let's go to work on them. Try and get rid of Chirper here. Nice. Oh, yeah, we've got to get rid of him again. Get some days out there again. Let's switch over to Ewok Elder while that cooldown for the sniper shot works its way down. It's only a matter of time, boys. And also let me know how your farms are getting on for Darth Revan. Mine is going slow. I'm feeling the pain of the grind at the moment. 5 nodes a day. Now, I think on a previous video I actually said I didn't mind it because it meant I could go and farm other stuff, but no, I'm really not enjoying it at all. Okay, so there we have it. Is it better than 2245? No. I guess pressure's on him now. He's got a full clear. But hey, we'll find out how it goes. Hopefully this is enough to put us through to the final. If it isn't, we've learnt the hard way. But I think there's going to be one team in there at least that's, seeing as even his nest is on defense, I feel that there's one team in there scraping the bottom of the barrel. Not usually doing that when it comes to offense. So I think we might be all right. But hey, I've been wrong before. I think it was 1985 the last time. But we'll hopefully see you in the final. And let us know how you got on. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Smash that like button. And I'll hopefully see you next time. Cheers, guys. GG.